just one more time to the beat and you don't quit. It's that old school rap with that new school hit. See the point of the pump up the cool rap the rap, and I can still pick up the house. Every goddamn time I get on the mic, I go crazy. He's out the CeeLo Flex and Doug Lazy. I bet you never knew, but now you know. I'm the undisputed king of this disco, and I never let the mic magnetize me no more. Cause DJ Crew rip up the whole damn flow. Now I'ma rock around with the greatest of these, and swing it like a man on the fly Chinese. And if you don't like it, you grab on these. And now I need some help for the maestro, please.
Welcome to the Idiot's Guide to League of Legends, featuring Ryze, the Rune Mage.
If I sound rude, it's because I've got a world to save.
Now, you probably think Ryze is really good after that montage, but I'm gonna be honest, Ryze is both busted and fucking dog shit at the same time. Look, it says it right here on his wiki page, see? Ryze is fucking dog shit. Ryze admits it, and the Ryze main subreddit told me so. Hi everyone. You may remember me from that one post that was trying to learn Ryze, and after having a 22% win rate in 9 games, I fucking give up. I'm just gonna pick up Swain now because Ryze is able to do nothing, basically. All of my condolences for your champ, but it isn't for me. EQ brothers. You know, I expected that to be a bit more unhinged. Ryze's passive is Arcane Mastery. For every 100 AP he has, he gains 10% bonus mana. Pretty simple, right? It's why you always build a Rod of Ages and an Archangel Staff every single game and scale like a worse version of Kassadin. Right, Ryze mains?
There is human meat in the fridge. It will help me level up. I haven't paid my bills in months. The knocks on the doors get louder and louder and the house stinks. It is dirty, but it is my home. It is where I can praise Ryze. The morsels of meat act as morsels of mana. The more mana I eat, the more my levels rise. The more my passive grows. I am becoming a master of the arcane. Ride HQ will become blue when we attack. For now I must consume and consume inhaled gluttony in order to produce the runic power needed for such action. May Ryze be with us all. He is real, he is ours, I love Ryze!
Ryze's kit is very combo heavy, starting with his E, Spell Flux. Ryze projects an orb onto the target that does damage and spreads flux to surrounding enemies. Ryze's abilities against flux targets consume the flux to gain additional effects, with Spell Flux spreading even farther. And his Q, Overload, is a skill shot that does magic damage and can detonate flux for bonus damage. Ryze's other abilities reset the cooldown of Overload and give a rune stack up to 2. Rune stacks are consumed when an enemy is hit, giving Ryze bonus movement speed. It's the basic combo, QEQ. You can add another piece of the Wombo combo with his W, Rune Prison. It's a point-and-click damage ability that slows for 35%, but if the target has flux on them, they're rooted instead. Ah yes, the good old QEQWQ maneuver. Very difficult to pull off, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. Right, Ryze mains? How long has it been? Months? Years? Days? Hours? Time is something I cannot tell. I've immersed myself in my blue chamber. I've done nothing but pray and pray to Ryze. For once now, I have left my home, and when I did, I heard screams of Ryze buffs. This angers me. Ryze does not need buffs. Buffs imply that Ryze is weak, that Ryze is inferior. But Ryze is God, so why would he need buffs? Riot is trying to tie us up. They want us to be quiet when we must scream our Lord's name. Praise Blue. Praise Ryze. Then there's his ultimate, Realm Warp. It makes his Q's flux damage increase with its ability level. It teleports Ryze and his surrounding allies to a target location. It can be used for a lot of utility, right, Ryze mains? Okay, this one is actually written in binary code, so I had to find a binary translator, and it says, can you guys please stop EQing and go Realm Warp into the enemy fountain so the enemy team wins and Ryze's win rate decreases? Riot will nerf him, guys. Please EQ. You guys are really not okay, huh? Honestly, you won't do a lot of damage early game, and you'll lose lane to every mid laner. Assassins, bruisers, hell, you even lose to other mages. You just have to survive and stack your tier of the Goddess and Rod of Ages to scale into the late game when you can do the big numbers. You know, QEQ, run away. QWEQ and run away. QEQWQ, run away. You combo and run away with the movement speed. All in all, Ryze is a very fun and rewarding champion. And honestly, I think the Ryze main summed it up best with this nice poem. As a Ryze main, I've fought and slain, with my trusty blue mage by my side. But alas, I fear he's not the same as he once was. He's been denied. His spells were once a sight to see, a flurry of magic, a symphony. But now they feel so lackluster, not quite the same, a bit lackadaisical. His damage output is just okay, but it's not enough to win the day. Other mages have more burst and range, leaving Ryze feeling a bit estranged. Oh Riot, please hear my plea. Give my mage the buff he needs. Let him rise once more to glory, a true powerhouse, a mage of story. Let his spells become fearsome again, a force to be reckoned with, a friend, so that I may proudly proclaim I am a Ryze main without any shame. Yeah, he's not as face rolly as his previous iterations, but I'm sure Riot will either nerf him or rework him again in the future.